Peace collective, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Milan. I'm an intuitive tarot reader, as you know. This is going to be a general collective reading. First of all, let me just apologize because it's been a little while since I posted a reading. I know it's been 2 whole weeks. It's not like me, but long story short, I made a huge move, okay? If you guys watch my other videos or follow me on Instagram, you would know that I was originally living in Philadelphia, but I have since moved as of late. So it's been a crazy transitionary period the last few weeks. So I appreciate you guys hanging in and being patient. I'm waiting on the next video. So I'm literally just like sitting in the backseat of my car right now. I literally like went to the gym, sat outside, hung out in the sun a little bit. It's so beautiful out here where I am, and just soaking up the weather, really. So I figured I'd just hop on and take a little bit of time to record a reading while I have a few minutes, because I really just missed you guys. I just missed the energy, and collectively I really feel as though a lot of us are going through a challenging transitionary period at this time. Not just me, but like I said, as a whole. Some of you may have recently moved or may be thinking about moving and kind of just getting up and starting over. When I was kind of doing a pre-shuffle, the Fool card was at the bottom of the deck. So the Fool card is the first card in the tarot, if you're familiar, and that signifies kind of taking a leap of faith. Okay, so some of you may be literally just getting up and saying fuck it, right? I'm about to move to, like, I don't know, New Mexico or something, you know, fucking California, just somewhere that's totally different from what you're used to. Okay, so this is a very challenging time, but it's a challenging time because change is making its way into our lives. Positive change, good change. So a lot of you may be experiencing like these tower moments at this time. Think about it this way, right? In order for a new structure to be built, the old one has to come down first. So these tower moments have to happen in order for us to have a new beginning, okay? So whatever challenging times you guys are having, or feel like things are not going right, you may be struggling financially a little bit, having difficulty in your relationships and your friendships, family, communication is just not right. Take those things in stride, because like I said, these tower moments are going to only allow for bigger and better things to come into your life. We just have to be open to receiving them, okay? Like I said, I feel like a lot of us as a collective right now are really going through a lot. Like, the energy is very heavy. I've been experiencing like a lot of back pain, sometimes like headaches randomly, you know, not so much migraines or anything like that, but just headaches on and off out of nowhere. And I really don't get headaches often. I felt like a little paranoid as well. I always do a meditation before I start any reading, and in the meditation, that's like one of the first feelings I felt. I kept, wanting to open my eyes and just look around, look over my shoulder. It was like a weird paranoid feeling. So I feel like maybe some of you, maybe you did move recently, or you will be. I feel like you're going to be feeling a little paranoid, obviously, because it's like a new environment that you're in that you're not familiar with, right? Or maybe even you guys are feeling a little paranoid about a certain situation, either at home or at work, dealing with certain people you don't trust, okay? To go back to these tower moments, you have to allow these things to happen for better and bigger things to come into your life. So if you're experiencing a tower moment with somebody, it's probably for a reason, okay? If you don't trust somebody, or just something in your gut or in your soul is telling you or rubbing you the wrong way, trust that, okay? Anyway, I'm gonna cut this intro short. I didn't mean to keep it so long, but just please, I appreciate all of you for watching. Thank you so much. Thank you for being patient with me. I know it's been a little while, so I'm slowly but surely getting back into a groove, okay? And I'm obviously not in my normal space, so in due time, I will be back in a normal setting and have my crystals up, candles, the whole 9 yards, of course. So we're going to do things a little bit differently this time. So I have these positive affirmations that I keep in the back of my car every day. I'll pull one, and I'll do Uber and Lyft as well. So I have passengers pick them up. They really love that. So I want to shuffle a couple of them and pull a couple of these out to see, if any of these may resonate. And also, guys, please be reminded that this is just a general reading, okay? This reading is not specific to any particular sign or person, okay? So just take what resonates and leave the rest. If you guys would like a personal reading, I do offer them. They're $25 for a full hour, okay? The information is on my channel, on my Instagram as well, and in all of that is in the description box below, okay? So I'm just going to start with a couple of these positive affirmations. Let's see. I am the shit. Okay. So some of you, like I said, I feel like some of you are really just taking a leap of faith into something, and kind of just saying fuck it, right? Some of you may be in this energy of just feeling very confident, very sure of yourselves right now, regardless of whatever transitionary period you may be going through. I feel like this is a good change, and I feel like a lot of you may have gotten like this like bolts, this charge of energy, right? To kind of just say, I'm going to get up and start this business. I'm going to get up and, I don't know, start reading more. I'm going to get up and start cooking healthier. I'm going to get up and start going to the gym more often. I'm going to get up and, give my love life a chance, or give this relationship a chance. Whatever it is, I feel like you guys have had this new kind of, like I said, just recharge of confident energy, and it shows, okay? You're wearing it very well. That's for sure. I am the shit. Yeah, I like that. And that's good. If you are confident, confidence will get you in any room, that stands out. People don't want to talk to or buy something from someone if you're into sales. I don't know why I just said that, but maybe some of you are like salesmen. Maybe some of you like sell cars or sell phones, something like that. But you have to be confident in whatever it is that you're selling to somebody. Nobody wants to buy something from somebody and they're not sure what the fuck they're talking about, right? Let's see. I have these written on index cards, so they're a little bit hard to shuffle. I am trusting the process. So yeah, like I said, some of you are definitely kind of just taking that leap of faith and just letting the universe do its job, do what it's supposed to do for you. I feel like you are just kind of letting go and letting flow and meeting the universe halfway. I can relate, because I feel like there's a lot of resistance and like a lot of friction at this time. You may be a little avoidant or not sure of how to ask for help from people. Sometimes that can be a pride thing. I know I have that problem. That's definitely some shadow work that I personally have to work on. So some of you may be dealing with that as well. So instead of trying to be in control all the time, right, and trying to get everything to go the way you want it to, I feel like a lot of you are kind of just, like I said, letting go and letting flow, meeting the universe halfway, and just trusting the process that you're in right now, regardless of what point you guys are in at this process, in the process, right? Let's see. Let me get one more of these, and then we'll get into some tarot. I am divinely protected. That's one of my favorites. Yeah, you guys are definitely, you know, have somebody watching over you, okay? Whether it be spirit guides, whoever it is you pray to, God, you know, whatever you call it, you guys are definitely being guided in the right direction. Like I said, I really get this energy of like, you feel as though you are not in the right place at the right time, but that is not true. You are. I am divinely protected, and I am trusting the process. Like, you are exactly where you are supposed to be at this exact moment, okay? So don't let negative thoughts or outside chatter make you feel as though you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, okay? I lied. I'm going to get one more. And I am grateful. Yeah, so you definitely need to be grateful for whatever it is that you do have in order to obtain more. And it's funny I'm saying that out loud because that's another piece of myself personally that I'm working on. Being more grateful for the things that I do have, no matter how small or big they are, and the people that you do have in your life, you know. Some of us really have to let that pride aside, okay? Some of you may be a Leo. I feel like I always channel like a lot of Leo energy in my readings, guys. I don't know what it is, but some of you may be dealing with a Leo if you're not a Leo yourself, or just maybe that season may have been very significant for some of you, okay? But you definitely want to be grateful for the things that you do have in this time period, in this lifetime, in order to be able to have more, because the universe is not going to give you more if you're not appreciative of what you have already, right? So that's that. Get these out of the way, and I want to like make a couple more of these too. I have a whole bunch written down, but I'm not sure what I want to do with those yet. Either like make them into like legitimate cards and have my own type of positive affirmation deck, or maybe just leave them like that for now and have people put them up. Some people take them, some people leave them. You know, it's a cool thing in the Uber and Lyft rides. People love it. But yeah, I'm getting heavily the energy of just starting over. I did not mean to do that. But yeah, a lot of like energy of starting over, starting fresh. Like I said, a lot of you may be just considering dropping everything and just moving and saying F this town, F this state, F this city, you know, let me start anew. Some of you are working really hard to be able to obtain the money to do so, okay? Or you may have, like I said, started a new business, and a lot of you are in this energy of finally like taking action. And when you take that action and be persistent and be consistent, that's when results come. This Mercury retrograde sucks, guys. I don't even really get into all that. That's not the channel for this, but that shit is serious, okay? Like, dry mouth as hell. Like, I can't talk straight. Dropping cards everywhere, so please pardon me. Feeling a little rusty. I have my rusty trusty Rider Tarot, okay? I don't have any of my other decks with me right now. I'm so upset. I usually would have some clarification decks, but we're gonna just rock out with what we have because I felt motivated to do this. What's going on, Spirit? Five of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Four Cups. I'm going to show you guys the cards in a second. And the Ten of Wands. Alright. So you got the Four Cups, Ten of Wands, Then we have the Five of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. Okay, so some of you might be dealing with, or you may be yourself, Aries, Leo, Sag, okay, with the Wands here, the fires, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio with 4 cups, and we also have Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn with the Five of Pentacles. Immediately, there's some kind of like financial hardship or housing situation that's a burden to some of you right now. Like I said, I keep repeating that. Some of you definitely like either moved or are thinking about leaving one place to go to another. But with this Ten of Wands here, this is like a burden, and it's a challenge. I really feel like some of you may have been asked to leave a living situation, or you may have asked somebody else to move. And you may have put somebody out. Someone may be homeless, right? With this Five of Pentacles here. And I feel like that may be like a serious burden on somebody right now. Somebody definitely feels left out in the cold. Somebody may have broken up with you, or you may have broken up with somebody, and you may have been living together, right? And you may have asked this person to leave. And the reason why I said you may have been living with somebody or dating somebody is because I have the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck, okay? This talks about soulmates, right? Love connections. It could also talk about just business partnerships as well, okay? But two people coming together in a very tight partnership that's meant to be, okay? And again, with the line here, Leo, right? Heavy fire energy here. Yeah, there's a lot of like passion and drive and ambition at this time to do something or get something started. And also too with the Ten of Wands, right? That is having like a burden on your back, right? Like a heavy weight on your shoulders. But it can also talk about completion, right? Tens always talk about cycles starting and ending. So the Ten of Wands can talk about a project or a venture you guys took on, right? That may have been challenging, yes, but it was something that you wanted to do that was worth the hard work. It was worth the challenge, and now you've finally like made it to the top of the hill type of thing, right? So this move that you guys may have made, or that you're going to make if you haven't done so yet, it's kind of like one of those things where it's like a breath. It's like you can breathe finally. I was going to say a breath of fresh air, but it's just like I'm feeling like, like finally I made it. You know, so I feel like whatever difficult living situation or financial situation you guys are trying to figure yourselves out of, you're almost there, okay? It is burdensome right now. It's hard on you. But I feel like you're almost at the top of the mountain. You know, this cycle is almost done. I just keep hearing in my head like, like someone just climbed a fucking mountain. Some of you guys definitely are probably like working out, or maybe some of you may be like on some kind of hiking trail, because I definitely was looking that up, a hiking trail, and it came out of nowhere. I was looking for a park to go to just do like a nature walk and just be in the sun, or by like a creek or some water of some sort. So some of you may be doing a hike. I'm hearing Phoenix, something about Arizona. Maybe some of you may be going there to travel, or maybe some of you live there that are watching this. But definitely something about taking a hike. Yeah, that's so funny. Yeah, some of you definitely told somebody to take a hike, like kick rocks, right? And this is burdensome to them. Someone is definitely like feeling that hurt of you putting them out, for sure. And hopefully this didn't happen to you, like my viewers watching this, right? But that could have happened to you also, right? Something about take a hike. That's not funny, but it's just interesting, because I was literally just looking up a little while ago before I started this reading, like where to go take a hike. But anyway, let me move on. You got the Seven of Wands and the Four of Cups. So someone is definitely like blocked here. Some kind of blocked communication. Okay, Four of Cups. is kind of just like ignoring something, ignoring either an invitation, or you just don't want to be bothered, kind of just over it. I feel like you may have blocked this person, whoever you may have put out or asked to leave your home. You definitely like you're blocking this person's energy, and I feel like they're trying to like give you this cup where it's like just give you excuses after excuses and just keep feeding you bullshit, right? And you're just kind of like, I'm over it. I'm tired of your small offers. You want an ace of cups, like you want something fresh, brand new. It's just like whatever this person was spewing to you, like or just, I feel like they're giving you just small bullshit offers. They're not really coming to the table with a lot. So you kind of just said, you know what, I'm out of here. Like, I don't want to be bothered with this anymore. So you kind of either blocked communication with them with the Seven of Wands, or you've asked them to leave and you literally have like changed the locks. I heard just now like you might have changed the locks on the doors so somebody can't keep coming in and out of your home or your apartment. Okay, sorry, I'm talking like really fast. There's a lot of like messages coming in. My mouth is so dry right now too, guys. I feel like somebody is like begging and pleading with you, and it's like they're exasperated. They don't know what else to say or to do to be able to come back to you, because there is nothing else they can do or say to get back in your good graces. It's like you're just completely over and done, And Seven of Wands also talks about standing your ground and fighting for yourself, standing up for yourself. So I feel like a lot of you, kind of like I just said, a lot of you are just over whatever kind of bullshit you guys are taking from somebody. And you finally just said, nah, like I'm over this. Like I'm standing 10 toes on my decision of blocking off this communication with you. Right? With the Two of Cups, it definitely has to do with like some kind of relationship or some kind of business partnership. Okay, maybe some of you guys may be in business with somebody, right? But there's just some kind of disarray here. It probably was working at one point. It may have been like a good union at a certain point in time, but I'm getting that there's a lot of like friction at this time. Like we're fighting and arguing, and it's like somebody is just over it for sure. Let's keep going. I'm really upset I don't have any clarification cards right now, but we're gonna use what we got. Okay, something just came out. Hold on. Knight of Pentacles. I did not mean for that to come out, but it flipped over, and something just told me to pick it up. So again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Something about being very, like someone is looking for stability here. The Knight of Pentacles is, in my opinion, in my POV of the Knight of Pentacles, that's like your most stable knight. Okay, this is the only knight card where the horse is not in motion. Okay, so someone is definitely looking for some kind of stability here. It could be in regards to, of course, like your finances with the Pentacles, but again, with like these business partnerships or your relationship, somebody you're dealing with, or somebody that whoever this person is that you asked to leave or kick rocks, take a hike, it's like they weren't giving you that stability that you were looking for. Okay, or you just may be a little bit more stable than this person, so you're kind of just tired of being like, I'm hearing like the horse, like you are the person that carries everything, and you're just tired of that, right? And this could also mean like Knight of Pentacles. I'm getting like patience. A lot of you have had a lot of patience with somebody, and it's just like they're not bringing enough to the table for you. And again, okay, it doesn't always have to be a relationship with somebody, okay? Like I said, it could be a business partnership, somebody you work with, right? But you've had a lot of patience with this person. You're just fed up, Like this Seven of Wands is like, he's got like like just an angered, like annoyed face on him, on this guy here. So it's just like, I'm tired of it. I keep hearing that. Okay, and this also means too, some of you may be waiting on an offer to come in. You know, it's kind of slow and steady, right? That's why I said too, something that you're waiting on just requires a lot of patience right now. Okay, this card doesn't really have anything to do with that, but I just felt the need to say this. If you guys are signing like any kind of contracts, like deeds or something, I feel like some of you may be like buying a storefront. I don't know why that just came out, but some of you might be like buying a deli or some kind of like vending machine. I feel like it's not like the best time right now to be signing contracts and stuff. Be patient. Just be patient, because something better is going to come. And I just got like this stomach pain, like somebody's really hungry. Like whatever it is, like this stability that you're looking for, like you're really hungry for it, right? Like someone is starving for some kind of like stability and change in their finances, right? But you have to be patient. Don't rush into things. Some of you may be even like, sorry for the noise in the background, but some of you may be even like buying a truck. Don't do it right now, because there may be something wrong with it. Or you may be finding that out, right? So whatever it is that you guys are working on as far as a project or business venture, whatever, just be patient, because or do your research a little bit more. I'm hearing too, you know, do your due diligence. Ask 1,001 questions. Don't be ashamed to ask a bunch of questions, okay? Sometimes people will make you feel bad because you're asking too many things, or will, you know, seem as though they don't have the answers for you. But no, get all the answers you need first. Do not feel bad about asking multiple questions, okay? I feel like whatever it is you guys are about to buy, or whatever it is you're about to sign off on, it's kind of like impulsive, okay? You don't want to make decisions like that out of impulse. Eight of Wands. It's definitely like a lot of fire energy here. Like somebody's definitely either is or dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay, so Eight of Wands talks about like communication, like texting, emailing back and forth. Somebody is definitely going back and forth about like some kind of deals, like whether it be like real estate, or like I said, something about buying a truck or buying a storefront. Some kind of deal is in the works right now, and there's a lot of communication back and forth. So you may be receiving good news about this soon, right? But you just have to be patient. It's like some kind of stable offer coming in, but it's not gonna come in when you expect it to, right? It's just gonna happen suddenly. You know, I feel like in a text or in an email, you're gonna be like, oh shit. You know, with the Eight of Wands there, because that's like fast communication, a lot of talking, communicating back and forth, good news as well. Okay, and you know, that also talks about like transportation too, like moving, like fast moving. So some of you definitely just picked up and moved and got the hell out of some place or somewhere, you know. It's just started over. And again, I feel like some of you may either kick somebody out or ask somebody to leave your home, or somebody may have asked you to leave their home. And I feel like wherever you moved to was kind of just a leap of faith. It was just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go to like Hawaii or something with this little money I have in my pocket and just go, right? Instead of going backwards to like family or friends, and you know, you kind of just said, I'm out of here. And it was a very impulsive decision. Okay, let's move on. Yeah, a lot of fire energy here. A lot of you guys are just like in this zone of like, just fuck it. I don't know, you know what song I just heard? I don't know why I just heard this, but it's that song by Chris Brown, These Hoes Ain't Loyal. These hoes ain't loyal. Yeah, I don't know why I just heard that song, but somebody definitely may have asked somebody to leave because they were cheating, right? Or it's like he or she doesn't, you know, tarot has nothing to do with gender, so just put the roles as they fit for you, okay? But somebody was definitely like cheating or was lying about something. Maybe that's why you may have asked this person to leave, right? You may have found that out and like a communication via text message or email. It could have been from somebody you didn't even know, right? And you found this information out. That's probably why you asked this person to leave, and you were just like, fuck out of here, I'm over this. You know, that's not going to be for everybody, guys. And my back is hurting. It's like someone was definitely like stabbed in the back, you know. And none of these cards even, you know, really signify that necessarily, but it's just what I'm feeling right now as far as the energy goes. But like I said, these hoes ain't loyal, whether you're a man or a woman. You definitely don't really have the highest hopes for the way you feel about whoever you're dealing with right now, whether it be a relationship, romantically, or business partnership wise. Yeah, Seven of Swords. Somebody definitely does not trust somebody here. This is like thievery, okay, lying, stealing, okay, and this is like having the intent to do so. So like Swords talks about thoughts, communication, right? So this is like somebody like strategically planning to do something, right? Trying to get away with something. And I just feel like a lot of you just don't trust this person, whoever it is you're dealing with. Some of you may be seeing like a lot of synchronicity. So 777, something about July. Something significant may have happened in July, right? I don't know. Something about the 7th of the month. Okay, some of you may have been born on the 7th of the month. July 7th, like I said, could be significant. That's Cancer season, but just something about the summertime, right? Again, like somebody definitely like lied or cheated or something like that. May have stole something from you. You may have found this out again through like via communication of text messages or emails, right? That someone may have stole something from you. I hope this is not you guys watching this. Don't be stealing, okay? We're not doing that over here. But if that's you, let's not do that. But I definitely don't feel like that's your energy, guys. I feel like it's somebody around you. And I feel like if you haven't found this out yet, you will be soon. Or that's probably why, you know, you may have asked, again, somebody to leave, or you may have kicked somebody out and asked them to kick rocks because they may have been stealing from you, and you may have found this out from somebody, like another source. Some of you may be like working on a house. 10 of Wands, because this is like, I was looking at this 10 of Wands just now, and it's like he's carrying wooden sticks, and I just felt like something about building a house. Like I just saw like a log cabin or something, you know. So some of you may be thinking of building a house literally like in the woods and just kind of going off grid. Either that, or you're like building a house. I'm hearing like the Poconos. Some of you may be like going to like a vacation in the Poconos or planning a vacation soon. Something about like a log cabin. I don't know. Some of you may be watching like scary movies and shit. It's about to be Halloween season, I know that. But something about like a log cabin. That's not going to be for everybody. I've personally never done that before, done like an Airbnb or anything like that in like a log cabin or in the cold somewhere. But some of you are definitely like, and these are like, you know, in the 5 of Pentacles, it's funny because they're actually like out in the snow, right? So some of you are definitely like going to take a vacation or a trip somewhere cold, like Denver, the Poconos, maybe like Denver, Colorado, or the Poconos, that's in Pennsylvania. Somewhere cold though, something about a cabin. Just be careful, whoever you go with on this trip. Just be mindful, because I feel like some of you somebody in this group that you're going with is like not to be trusted, okay? So just be mindful of like who you're traveling with, okay? Especially into like these places where there's not a whole lot of like, say, quote unquote civilization, as you will. If you're going out in the woods and stuff like that, where there's not a lot of service or whatever, like the nearest store is 30 fucking miles, just be careful, okay? Keep like your batteries charged and stuff. The Nine of Cups just popped out. That was random. Yeah, this just popped out. So Nine of Cups talks about like wish fulfillment, being very happy, successful, right? I feel like even though this came out in the upright and it popped out, it's a really good card, right? It's a positive card. I automatically just thought that I feel like somebody is just not getting wish fulfilled though. Like somebody is not emotionally fulfilled. I'm getting the complete opposite of what this card means because of the other cards around it that I got that came out. With the Seven of Swords, right? I feel like somebody definitely drinks a lot. Okay. Some of you I'm getting like where we work at a bar, and you may be a manager, like a bar manager, and you may have found out that somebody was like stealing alcohol or something, right? And you may have had to like tell corporate or something like that about it, or like tell HR, something like that. But somebody's definitely like not fulfilled emotionally, like because they feel like somebody's lying to them about something, right? It's like this person probably makes you happy or whatever, but it's just, I feel as though like you already are aware and you know that this person is also like a thief. And again, it doesn't always have to be like somebody you're romantically with. So say for example, you're in business with somebody, it's like you love this person, right? It's like you guys laugh or whatever, share good times together, but it's just something about this person just makes you feel like you can't trust them, and you may not be able to put your finger on it all the time, but it's just some kind of friction there, you know. Nine of Cups is a great fucking card, but like with the rest around it right now, I just feel like it's not, something is not making you fulfilled emotionally. You're not making you as happy as you would like to be. And my phone is about to die soon. I'm so upset because I really want to keep this reading going, but I'm going to pull a couple more out, guys. And again, this message is general. It's not going to relate to everybody, okay? Just take what resonates and leave the rest, please. If this does resonate with you, please let me know. I would love to, connect with you guys and talk to you and go back and forth and see what you guys are going through individually, to see if this even has anything to do with any of your guys' situation. Definitely leave a comment below if you would like to. But yeah, it's not going to resonate with everybody. This is a very specific message. Yeah, Five of Wands. This is like conflict, fighting. There's a lot of fire energy here, like Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? So either you are one of those signs, or it's very heavy in your chart, or whoever this person is that you're thinking about when I say these things that comes to mind, maybe an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But there's a lot of like fire energy here, guys, like a lot of passion. It's like even though it's like there's bickering and fighting, it's coming from a passionate place, right? But there's definitely like a lot of arguing back and forth, it's like it could be petty bullshit too. It doesn't have to be like anything major, but I feel there's a lot of texting back and forth, a lot of communicating, but it's argumentative communicating. Somebody definitely doesn't trust somebody here that they're going back and forth with, okay? And I feel like somebody here, I'm really getting more, what I'm getting to? More so the energy of you guys watching this with the Five of Wands and the Four of Cups. I feel like you guys are kind of just trying to ignore this. You're kind of just over it, and you're tired of the going back and forth. You're willing to just cut ties completely and just say fuck it, instead of the constant arguing back and forth just to keep this person in your presence. It's like you rather them just be gone, right? And be out of your life totally, than try to keep patching things up and then just to be arguing back and forth again, right? Let's move forward. Yeah. Queen of Swords at the bottom. I didn't even shuffle it just now, but this is at the bottom of the deck. Queen of Swords. So some of you might be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini with the air signs here with the swords. Okay, but you guys definitely cut somebody off. You guys are definitely like making more head over heart decisions with the Queen of Swords here. Queen of Swords, again, has nothing to do with gender. You can be a man as well, but has nothing to do with male, female, whether you're gay, straight, bisexual, doesn't matter. Okay, but Queen of Swords is somebody who is very intellectual, very smart, very sharp with the tongue, okay? She can be cold, very cold-hearted, very smart, but can also be, you know, she will challenge you. You know, she will challenge you. She's not going to just sit and let you talk to her or him any which way, okay? So when you come to the Queen of Swords, you got to come correct. So I feel like somebody is just not coming correct to you guys with truth and honesty. Like I said, somebody was definitely like lying or cheating about something, you know, whether it be a relationship or a business partnership. There was just not a lot of truth and clarity here, and you are somebody who strives in truth and clarity and honesty, right? Communication. But somebody was not giving you that, okay? And you definitely cut somebody off. You see this big ass sword here? Okay? This shit is huge. She's not playing games. She says, off with your head. I don't know why I just said that, but somebody, maybe like in the UK somewhere, okay, off with her head. Some of you are definitely like living out in the UK somewhere. R.I.P. Queen Elizabeth, whatever, lizard woman, whatever. Anyway, some of y'all definitely cut somebody off, or it's like you are willing to cut this person off in order to have like a peace of mind, right? Somebody is definitely sharp with the tongue. You may have cursed somebody the fuck out. Right? Definitely a lot of wand energy, though. A lot of fire, passion. You guys definitely have like a lot of love for each other, but I don't know. I'm getting like a lot of just like heated arguments, even if they're like very small, petty bullshit. It could be about the dumbest things, but even the smallest arguments lead into big arguments, right? With all this fire energy here. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody was definitely like breadcrumbing you. I feel like somebody may be like saying a lot but not doing a lot. Okay, Page of Pentacles can also talk about like good news coming in, like a good offer. It's not going to be like a big one, but it's something, right? Take for example, you apply for a job. This could be the portion where they invite you in for the interview, or like your second or third interview, right, where they offer you the job. But I'm also hearing like you may have gotten a job offer recently to wherever you move to that's new, or wherever you're thinking about moving to and taking this leap of faith. I feel like it may not be like as much money as you're used to making, but it's still something, right? Especially if you're going to be starting in a new city. You don't want to be picky like that. I'm hearing beggars can't be choosers. So even though this job offer that you're about to receive or that you've gotten recently may not be as much money, I feel like you should still, you know, at least give it a try and take it, because I feel like also too, wherever you're going, you're not going to be spending as much money as you were before anyway. You're going to be able to save more money wherever that you're moving to. So don't feel like just because it sounds like it's less money or whatever, that it's not going to work out the way it should, okay? Somebody may also be like younger than you, or you may be younger than somebody. Pages are usually like a younger childlike energy, so I feel like this move you guys made just makes you feel like a kid again. It's like starting fresh, right? But also too, I feel like whoever this is that you guys may be bickering with or going back and forth, you may have asked to leave, someone that you're not talking to or communicating with right now, it's because they were like breadcrumbing you, or they may have been like acting childish in certain situations, right? Like I said, somebody was definitely like arguing and bickering over small bullshit, right? It could have been about bullshit money, right? Like dumb stuff like gum or anything like that, right? I don't know. and again, whoever this is you're in business with, it's like I'm hearing penny pinching, like somebody is a penny pincher and somebody doesn't like that. It's like they're breadcrumbing you, giving you the bare minimum. If you're in a relationship, whoever, you asked to leave, but you cut this person off, it's definitely because they weren't, like I said earlier, stepping to the plate. It doesn't always have to be about materials, but it's just like, if the garbage is fucking full, I shouldn't have to ask you to do that. Just throw out the fucking garbage. Just small bullshit stuff, and I feel like you have to talk to this person like they're a child sometimes. You shouldn't have to do that. The World card, yeah, some of you definitely are ending a cycle here. So again, with the Leo, okay, these are all the fixed signs. There's Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius, okay? I don't know why I just felt like, I just felt like a pause in my brain for some reason. I'm so sorry. I just had a blank moment, but somebody is definitely not in communication with somebody anymore. And a cycle that has ended. You guys are definitely starting somewhere fresh, starting somewhere new. And this cycle that you've closed out with this last person, whether it be, like I said, a relationship, a business partnership, it's for the better. Okay? And I feel like even though you may not have done it yet, right, with the 7 of Swords here, you're definitely trying to figure out a way how to get out or how to close this cycle if you haven't done so yet, okay? You're strategically working out a plan in your head, I feel like, but you're not saying so out loud, right? I'm hearing silent killer. Some of you are just silent, you guys are snipers, some of you are so calculated in what you do, but you don't say anything. Nobody ever knows the next thing you're gonna do. You're very unpredictable. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. So some of you are definitely, like I said earlier, looking for some stability. Some of you may have been married before, okay? The Queen of Pentacles is usually somebody, again, it doesn't have to be a woman, okay? It's not gender specific, but just embodying the energy of the Queen of Pentacles. So this is somebody who's very stable, very on her job, right? Very about her bag, right? And also somebody who is married, usually, could be a mother. But this is I'm hearing head of the household. So some of you, I feel are the earner of the house, the breadwinner. And I feel more so of you are maybe a mom. Some of you may be single moms, and you are just tired of carrying the responsibility of just being superwoman all the time. Queen of Pentacles, I feel is, outside of being the Empress, this is somebody who is nurturing. They'll give you their shirt off their back. They'll give you their last dollar. Very generous and kind, warm and loving, This is very heavy Virgo energy, okay? Some of you might be dealing with a Virgo. We are about to transit our way out of Virgo season. But yeah, some of you are definitely working more so on your stability, and whatever cycle this is you closed out, it's to focus on your money and to focus on maybe being more of a better mom or a better dad, right? A better wife, a better husband, okay? Someone was, like I said, somebody was definitely cheating or lying or stepping out on the side, doing something like that. And somebody is definitely trying to work on themselves of being a better person, right? Or this person that you may have cut out of your life, you strategically plan that in order to focus on your money, and you just decided to do things on your own instead and not depend on this person because they were either breadcrumbing you, not stepping up to the plate, lying, stealing, things like that. So you kind of just took things in your own hands and said, I'm going to do this on my own by any means necessary, Yeah, I'm about to get out of here, guys. I'm going to pull one more card for you. And I'll definitely be back soon for another reading. This is not going to be as long as the others. Well, almost. But I definitely need to just figure a couple of things out before I get myself into like a stable place where I actually have my setup back as it was before. So just be patient with me, guys. I appreciate every single one of you viewing and watching, your likes and the subscribes. I appreciate it. Again, if you guys are into personal readings, I do offer them. Okay. Yeah, the High Priestess. So some of you are definitely like listening more so to your intuition. Okay, some of you might be a Pisces, or you might be dealing with the Pisces. Okay, some of you are definitely into like occult and like secret knowledge and stuff like that. Maybe some of you may even be dating or dealing with a tarot reader, whether you may be a man or a woman. Okay, you may be just interested in stuff like that. Obviously you're watching one right now, but this also talks about getting in tune with your intuition, right? Using your intuition to make better decisions, trusting yourself. Okay, High Priestess also talks about secrecy. Okay, esoteric knowledge is knowledge that's not obvious or not known to the majority of the world. So definitely something about secrets here, especially with the moon here being at the bottom, right? There's definitely some kind of secrecy going on. Something about someone's holding something back. It's like somebody wants to tell somebody that they're married, right? Somebody is definitely married here and may have been dealing with like a side piece, okay? Like a mistress of some sort that somebody doesn't know about. Okay, again, like the seven of swords here, the lying and cheating and stuff like that. So I feel like some of you already know this, and that's why you guys are trying to figure out how to either say to this person to leave and that you want to be done with this because you found out, right? And it's like some kind of like mistress situation going on. Some of you may be dealing with like somebody, this mistress could be like a dancer of some sort or somebody that works at a bar. Okay, just be mindful, you know, if you are married, just communicate, talk to each other. You know, I'm not married myself, so I can't even really speak on marriages, but I'm definitely heavily getting more so like there's some kind of marriage that's either coming to an end or about to, or if that did already, or a relationship because somebody was dealing with somebody on the side. And if you haven't found that out yet, you may be finding that out soon, right? But communication is key, guys. So you never get what you want out of life, or the things or your points, you're never going to get them across without communicating clearly. So if you guys are looking to get out of a relationship or out of a situation, you know, use the people around you, your family and friends, as a support system to get out of that situation. You know, if you feel like you're alone, because you're not alone. Don't ever feel like you have to do things by yourself. Okay, ask people for help. Don't be silent. You know, some of you may have like a mom figure as well. Some of you may not be speaking to your mothers right now, which I can relate, which is funny. But communication is key, right? Working on that and getting back to some kind of like normalcy here, right? Because there's definitely, these are two totally different energies, High Priestess and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so some of you may, you know, may literally just want to or need to talk to somebody who's a little bit older, a little bit more mature than you, for some sound advice with whatever it is that you're dealing with, like a mother or a grandmother or something like that. Okay, but yeah, I'm gonna just cut this reading and leave it there. I don't want to get, you know, too deep into this because of the setting right now or anything like that, but I definitely will be back. Maybe next time you see me, I'll be in a park somewhere or whatever. But again, I appreciate y'all. Love you guys so much. We'll catch up on the next one. Okay, peace.